Today I show you how to disable autocorrect on your Android phone, on your Android device, any tablet you might use. And if you're typing something on your Android phone and the text keeps changing, this is how you disable it. I use the Google keyboard, and to get into the settings of the Google keyboard, you either open an app that has a keyboard input or you search for the Gboard app. So I open the settings from here, and I can also open the settings. I can also open the Gboard settings from this bar here, but if you don't have this, you can search for the app and open from there. So that's the gear icon, and then the squares, if you might see it here. The autocorrect will change words as you type them. For example, like this. It should autocorrect here, but I go with this one. So it doesn't always work. Sometimes it's deciding not to autocorrect. Maybe the word might mean something else. But if you do like this, it will autocorrect. Like this. You change it from there to correct word. It doesn't always work properly. I guess that's how you found this video, that you want to disable autocorrect, and it's actually not too difficult. You can always re-enable autocorrect if you want it back, but I prefer to have it off and only get the suggested words here. For example, I get this bar here where it tells me and the day was supposed to. You can get suggestions based on what you're typing, and I like to keep this one. But you tap on these 4 squares or on the settings icon, and in the settings here you go to text correction. And under text correction, if you don't want any suggested words, you can choose to disable this option, but I like to choose that, to leave that on. Don't suggest offensive words. This is a good idea to keep it like this, to keep it on like that. And auto correction, this is the part that you want to disable. And there are multiple settings for undo, autocorrect on backspace, auto capitalization, and lots of settings, spell check and grammar check. But I like to disable autocorrect. Autocorrect is disabled now, but I leave auto capitalization or spell check and grammar check. These are really useful actually to have, but you could disable them if you don't want those. If you want to disable also the suggested words, you can disable the suggested strip, but I recommend you don't do that. So I could say now, I could say you, and it's not going to change the word, but it is recommending the word like that. So even if I type with too many letters there, too many O's, I get the recommendation to write with 1 O. That's how you disable the autocorrect on Android phones when you use the Google keyboard, the Gboard keyboard. And for Samsung phones, it might be a little bit different, or if you use other keyboards, things might be a bit different, but in general, you will have a setting to turn off autocorrection. I hope this helps you. Thanks for watching.